Let's sew an invisible zipper onto this mini skirt. Unlike a traditional zipper, invisible zippers have zipper teeth on the back side, rather than on the front side. And when sewn correctly, the only part of the zipper you should be able to see is the zipper pull. So to start, we're going to turn our iron on to a low setting so we can iron open the zipper teeth without melting them. Then we'll grab our zipper, and with it open, we're going to gently iron the zipper flat. Next, we're going to insert the pins at the top of the zipper where the teeth end. Then we'll use those pins as a guide and line them up with where we want the start of the zipper to begin. For my garment, that's right at the seam where the waistband attaches to the waistband lining. When attaching the zipper, you'll want to make sure that the zipper is face down and the right side of the garment is facing the right side of the zipper. Once one side of the zipper is fully pinned, it's time to sew it in place. When sewing, you'll want to make sure that you're using a zipper foot and that the needle is sewing as close as you can to the zipper teeth. You should be trying to follow the visible line that's left from where the zipper teeth was creased. I recommend sewing very slowly so that it's as accurate as can be. Once one side is sewn down, it's time to do those exact same steps to the other side. We'll start by pinning the zipper in place, being sure to line up the top pin with the edge of the garment. We're also going to put our last pin right where our last stitch should go, which is directly across from the last stitch on the other side of the zipper. When our pins are all in place, we're going to switch the presser foot to the opposite side so that we can easily sew the zipper. Then we're simply going to sew away. Now once the zipper is sewn on both sides, go ahead and zip it up to make sure that it's invisible. If it isn't, go back and sew again, but this time closer to the zipper teeth. There's also no need to unpick the previous stitches. Once everything is looking good, it's time to close off the bottom. We're going to flip the garment inside out and sew from our last stitch to the bottom of the garment. We'll start by changing our zipper foot out for our normal presser foot. Then we'll line up our needle with the last stitch, move the zipper tail out of the way, and simply sew the garment all the way to the bottom. Once that's in place, our zipper should look like a normal seam from the front side. Next, we're going to tack down the bottom of the zipper to the seam allowance so that it doesn't bother us when we're wearing the garment. Make sure that when sewing, you're only attaching the zipper to the seam allowance and that the rest of the garment is out of the way. We'll do that to both sides and then move on to the lining. To start out, we'll clip off the top of the zipper, being sure not to cut off the zipper teeth. Then, with the zipper open, we're going to fold the lining over so that the right side of the garment is facing the right side of the lining. We'll pin it in place on both sides and bring it over to our sewing machine. At our sewing machine, we're going to sew a straight stitch from the top of the facing to the bottom. Be careful when doing this because you'll want to get close to the zipper teeth without sewing through them. You can use the straight stitch that you made earlier that's holding the zipper to the garment as a guide. Just sew right on top of it. Then we'll flip the facing out to get a nice crisp corner and zip up the garment. Congrats, you just sewed a beautiful invisible zipper.